Yo, what's up guys? So I decided that I would do a weekly video on My Hero Ultra Impact until the global games release, which the expected date for that is April the 6th, but I do think it is going to be out even earlier than that. Each video that I post until the game's release will just be like a beginner's introduction to the game. So I thought today we'll just go into the different modes and the different settings in the game. So once you log in, we have the login. Just so you have like a little bit of understanding before you even jump into the game, what you should expect about the game. So here's the main menu here. The wallpaper is definitely your choice. You can change it, whatever you have pulled. So you can change it to a character, which has animated stuff. Or you can use a memory, which is like an equipment for your wallpaper, which is pretty cool. So we press OK here. So you can see, we can change it to an animated. I think like the still image is a little bit better. Some of the animated is like a little bit too much for me. Like imagine staring this all day. Then you have the gift box here, which obviously you will be accepting your rewards. Let's accept our rewards. Just press the accept all button, which is nice. Cool, cool, cool. And then there's expeditions. So expeditions, you send out your characters. Depending on which expedition you go for, some characters will give a bonus, and then once you have completed the expedition, you accept. Depending on what expedition as well, will depend on how long it takes. So this one was just gold, and it will take 12 hours to do, and you just run villains on here. Most importantly, I guess, is the summons page. So the summons page here, you get one free daily single on any banner of your choice. So let's just do it right now. We'll just do it on the Deku banner. This animation right here, I guess, I'll explain, is a guaranteed SR. So we got an SR memory, and there is a pity system. Now, the pity system is banner specific still, so you have to do 300 summons to get a guaranteed character, or 50 for guaranteed shards. Shards are like the dupe system. They don't do dupes in a way like Dokkan does it, where if you get the same character, you have to feed it into that character. Instead, if you get a dupe of the character, you get the shards, which are used in the store. I think they're called hero medals, yeah, if I remember correctly. And you buy the shards for the specific character, ranging from rares to SRs and stuff like that. And then when we go to our character box, and we go into this menu here, which is the like hidden potential place, and we go to, say, this Todoroki, you have a table, which is kind of like the hidden potential system in Dokkan, and you fill this out, and there is a separate table, which is the purple, which I've already completed, by the way, and you fill it in with the hero shards. That was a bad example because he was already max leveled. Let's just do the Bakugo because he's not max leveled. So here, you need these shards. It costs 80, which is quite a lot, to be honest, but that will increase your passive skill, which is very important throughout the game's lifespan, of course. There's a lot to go through. I won't go through any of the modes that aren't going to be released on Global Day 1, so don't worry about that. When the time does come for Global, I will explain it again on Global, so don't worry about that. Now, on this section, we can check out the team builds. We have 10 team slots, each with 5 slots in each team, so you can run a maximum of team of 5, and up here is your power level and everything like that, so you can see how good your team is. Subs are characters that will come after your regular characters die. So they don't do anything in this sub slot until your characters die. So their passives and stuff like that do not activate. Here you train your characters. So if you have a character that's not max leveled, like this Kirishima, you can just press max, boom, press OK. Level 70 is their max level. Of course, that's going to increase their stats. And then this is where you're going to upgrade your memories. If you have a memory that's not max level, you can just upgrade it here. Memories are good because they will upgrade your character's stats as well. Increase their HP by 5,000, which is quite a bit, and their speed as well as their attack. And of course, give you an extra beneficial effect. And here you will limit break said memory. So if you have a memory of multiple copies, you can feed it in. This will increase the max level of the memory. Means more stats for your character, and also increase the effect of said memory. So now it gives 35% and 10% of something. And then these two bottom menus are only available on JP. Global probably will not get that yet, but when it does come to Global, I'll explain more about that. But if you are interested in that, I do have a video on like all the JP mechanics already in the game. So, you know, just browse through My Hero Academia Ultra Impact playlist. You also have like I guess a room, an auto room. I don't know what you call it. But in here, you'll be able to get like passive rewards. And that will include stamina, which is very important, training items, gold, and stuff like that. You can customize it as well to your liking. You can change like the table and whatnot if you choose to do so. They don't have too many customization options, which is unfortunate, but it's whatever. We already visited here, but it is the shop. So this is where you're going to buy a lot of your stuff here. So this is the gold shop. These items that you see on top is JP exclusive at the moment. When Global does come out, I'll explain it a little bit further. These are memory coins, so you sell your memories in order to get coins. I do not recommend you sell your memories unless you fully maxed out a memory and then use this, but these rewards aren't that important compared to any other ones. And then we have the USJ coins, which is a game mode that you do daily, and you earn these coins and you can purchase characters even, and as well as memories. The memories are actually really good. This memory here, if you're on Global, this is a very high tier item, especially early on, especially when there's not too many good memories out in the game. This is the VE Tower coin. So with these coins, you get a UR All Might, which is a free-to-play UR, which is nice. Some memory reels, which is used to limit break your memories, and other items and such like that. I would recommend just going for the UR All Might. This memory here is not that great, so don't worry about that. Then we've already explored that, and this is the PvP stuff, which I won't go into details about that. This is like the encyclopedia, where you can see like all the things you've collected. It's like all the characters. I'm missing almost 20 characters. Unfortunately, I've been playing every single day like I used to, and like you can see how many memories you're missing, which is way more than the characters and stuff like that. It's like your collection place, and this is where you go back to your classroom. So let's get into the battles, which is the middle tab at the bottom. And we have all these game modes. Unfortunately, this is the PvP. You won't be getting that for Global as of yet, I don't think. Obviously, Global is their own entity, so who knows, but it's whatever. I've done PvP for a while, so don't worry about that. VE Tower is like Ultimate Clash and Dokkan, where you verse a set amount of bosses, and then you get scored by how well you do in certain places, depending on like how many characters lived and whatever, and then you'll be ranked depending on your points on worldwide. So here in this All Might one, I was 53rd in the world, or in 53rd in my local leaderboard. So you're not versing against the world, you're versing like a set amount of players. And I was top 22, top 24, and all that snaz. This is where you get VE Tower coins, and this is where all your invested characters excel, and where you test out your invested characters, really, because that's the toughest content in the game other than PvP. USJ is another game mode where you do this daily, and you verse a boss with over 1 million HP, depending on the difficulty you're versing. Right now, JP's on level 5, but I think Global is going to get up to level 4, I believe. And you have like 13 turns to beat the boss. And this is also a place where you can show how good your developed characters are. But after you 3-star it, you can auto it, so it just becomes another daily chore. You only get 3 tries per day. And then on this stage right here, this is where you do your daily material grind. So you can get coins here, memory training items, as well as character training items. You get 3 tries per day, or like 3 attempts, and then once you hit 3-star, you can just press use your skip tickets and just press skip, and then you don't have to waste like 5 minutes of your time. Instead, you're just wasting 20 seconds of your time to get really good materials. So make sure you do this every single day. You get to a point where these don't matter as much, but early game, it's very, very important. And then you have the general story events here, where you go through chapters of the game mode, get rewards, I guess, get gems. This is also the place where you are going to farm materials. So the good thing about this is we go back to the table of our character. Say, for example, Todoroki. I haven't maxed him out yet. Only his purple table. So we need materials in order to get this guy maxed out to the 9th table. And in order to get these said materials, you have to do the story mode. So I'm missing 11 of these bottles. I can just click on the bottles that I'm missing, and it will tell me every single stage I can get. So I just pick the last one here, and then you can it jumps straight into the story mode that it does, and then you can just press maxed out. I'm not going to use 99, obviously. That's a bit overkill. Let's just do 28. Don't worry about skip tickets. You're going to get a lot. Too much, to be fair. And then once you skip ticket, you get all your materials, and then you can feed him in and do the next part of the node. Luckily, the menu is so optimized that you don't have to press loading screens after loading screens, which I love about this game. And you max them out. At the end of each table, you get like a bonus to your character's skill in some way or another. The 6 tables where the art changes, which is pretty cool. So this is the awakened art. Every character has an awakened art other than rare characters, and this was the unawakened art. I believe unawakened art does not have an animated art, so they're not animated. I think so. It's been so long since I played, but yeah. And once you awaken, it becomes animated, and it's pretty sick. And then I think the last thing I am going to show you guys is the events page. So at the top right, just underneath my webcam, is where you can see active events. So there's 2 at the moment, I believe, that's active. Or one's coming out very soon, actually, on the 13th, which is tomorrow when recording this. And this is where, you know, events are held. And you are going to earn specific rewards. Here in this one, we're able to obtain a free Froppy by doing the lottery system here. So lottery system, we get a Froppy, and we also get memories depending on our table that we're on. So on table 2, we're able to get a SR memory. These SR memories are kind of nice. I think this game is very balanced in terms of like SR and UR rarities, where even SR characters and SR memories are very valuable. So once you have a certain amount of tickets, you can do some summons, technically. And with that, I just got the free SR Froppy at the very end, which is nice. So you only need 1 copy of the Froppy, like I mentioned, with other characters. So now we're just trying to earn her shards, which I think you get throughout the table as well, which is good. So you can upgrade her and max her out. Now, unfortunately, right now, there is no returning events. So these events are one and done for the 2 or 3 weeks that they're available. So when they do come out for you, make sure you do it. And make sure you get everything done before it leaves. Now, right now, there's only 2 different kinds of events. It's this event where we use the tickets to roll for a lottery to get the character. And there's also one where you just do the event and you get materials or like a certain coin and you use it in the event games shop, which you can get the character and the memory just exactly the same as like this, the rewards wise. I think the other event's a little bit more stamina heavy, but it gives you better rewards, while this one, it does give you decent rewards, but it's not as stamina heavy. But because it's not stamina heavy compared to the other one, you do get more of the low tier rewards compared to the other events. But yeah, that's going to wrap up the summary for My Hero Academia Ultra Impact, all the game modes and stuff that you should expect within the game other than the battle system. Next week, I think I will go through the battle system, so stay tuned for that. So make sure you subscribe with the notification bell on so you don't miss that content out. I have already explained this, but this is a very casual game. This game does not take hours upon hours of your time. At the start of the game, you're going to invest a lot of time in doing the story and stuff like that. But as you're at endgame, you just press skip and you're gone. And you do VE Tower. If you haven't gotten a reasonable score on VE Tower, maybe you spend 30 minutes on it. But if you got a reasonable score on VE Tower, you just press the auto button and then you just get the rewards and just forget about it. Usually, if I do have a good score on VE Tower, I spend like at max like 30 minutes of my time on this game. It's a lot of skip ticketing, and because the stamina system is not the greatest, where you have unlimited stamina, where the stamina cost for refreshing increases, you don't have a lot of stamina to work with every single day. So again, you don't spend a lot of time on this game. And that's why I like it. If you already have a main game and you need a secondary game just to fulfill your needs of something, then this is a great game to start playing. So yeah, that's going to wrap it up, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next week for another My Hero Academia Ultra Impact video. Till then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay fizzy. Peace out.